What's that smell? Hand sanitizer. And that smells shit, but hey.
All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Shit Under My Nails. This is your girl, Joe. And today I have a special guest. And do you want to introduce?
So I go by Legacy. I spell it Legazy.
Oh.
Not Legazy, but it's definitely Legacy. Just add a little sauce to it.
Okay. And of course, today it's New Music Monday. So I'm super duper excited. I've been trying to get you on here for a minute.
Yeah, that's been totally my fault, but I definitely appreciate the consistency and the patience. But it's definitely been my fault. But we here now, so we're gonna make some history.
Oh yeah, definitely. So how did your journey with music even start?
I've been writing poetry since I was like maybe 10, maybe 11. And then it transitioned when I first heard I'm Serious by T.I. When I heard I'm Serious, it just opened up a whole type of emotions and a whole type of just let me figure out about wordplay and metaphors and just added substance to what I was already doing. And then what made me want to actually start writing music is when I heard the Carter One by Lil Wayne. So between I'm Serious, trap music, Bone Thugs and Harmony, um, a little bit of the old school, but those pioneers like helped me want to get involved with music and start learning music. But definitely I'm Serious and the Carter One is what I emulated learning about music in general.
That right there, that's some good shit. And those people really influence people.
Facts.
And because they influence you, if you weren't an artist, like how would you start to influence people? Because every artist does some type of influence. And if you weren't doing music, how would you influence people?
Oh, me honestly, I've been influencing besides music, just pretty much putting it back in the community in general. Kind of being a big brother. I'm more of a mentor. Um, Pretty much any male, but especially us, black males. We don't know about the laws. We don't know about, tying the tire. We don't know about changing oil, changing the tires, just in general. Having your carrier's license. So I've always been a type where I've been a helper. I've been a nurturer to just anybody. And, my ties to my organization that I'm already in, I've always been that person where I'm a leader, but I want to lead other leaders. People lead followers. So I'm the type where anybody that I bring up under my wing, I want to tailor them where they can bring multiple people under the wing and not just follow me. 'Cause I don't think that's a true leader.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the best advice that you've been given thus far?
A wise man who knows anything knows he knows nothing at all. It's more of a humility. That has taught me a lot. I know God blessed me with a lot of gifts, and sometimes I get beside myself, and I don't mean like in an arrogant type of way, but it's more of I realize that I'm that nigga, but it's not really me being that nigga. It's what He already ordained for me. So me listening to that and being more understanding, and anytime I feel like I'm passionate about something, let me look at it from another perspective, and it allows me to feel like you don't know everything. And you got to be open-minded to listen to other people, even if they don't know or if they do know. You know what I'm saying? I may see a 6, somebody in front of me may see a 9. I'm not wrong, they're not right.
Right. So I'm just taking it in, like you don't understand just being around influential people or being around people with some type of just a different mindset. So I'm just taking it in. So excuse me.
Oh no, you good. You good.
So what's your favorite song to actually perform?
Right now is Day Off, but my favorite song is called Clout.
Cloud.
Yeah, definitely Clout. I don't know. I love Day Off right now. Like
that right there. I love that song.
Yeah, I love Day Off.
Everything that you kick it just feel like, okay, this is the shit that's going on.
Facts.
Quarantine. I still gotta pay my bills. Facts. I got laid off. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Like it's super duper dope, and I like it.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the 2 times I performed, and a lot more to come. But definitely those 2. It's a song called One Shot More Hype. It showed my lyricism, but definitely as far as passionate and feeling it, definitely Day Off. It's gonna be my go-to.
Okay, that's cool. Like I said, I definitely love that song. So what's next for you at this moment?
Now just putting out continual content. Most of all, keeping quality content. Dress according to how you want to be addressed, and that's just not clothing. It's a mindset as wise. I mean, a mindset as well. So, freestyles, multiple interviews, multiple showcases, just advertising my talents anytime, every time, anywhere. I don't care if it's a room of 2 people or 2,000. I'm gonna get the same energy every single time, and I want to.
So, do you have any upcoming shows that people need to be listening out for?
So I just came back from Texas. The way things are looking so far so good. They got something called South by Southwest,
Hmm.
and it's a huge event. 20, 30,000 people for upcoming independent artists. Of course, there's gonna be mainstream artists there. I got offered to come out there, and it's gonna be September the 3rd to September 4th. Locally, I'm supposed to be at this place on Old National. I'll get the details and post it. It's supposed to be next Friday. I need to find out the exact dates, but definitely Wednesdays at Escobar South.
Mm.
That's on Mount Zion. Also it's gonna be Tuesdays at South Beach on Old National. Um, so this Wednesday, definitely Escobar South come out there, and then that Friday coming up, I think it's gonna be called Jamaican. I haven't been there before. Um, as far as like performing wise, so definitely those two. But I'm trying to perform every week.
Every week, as far as like specific days, like okay, Wednesdays, Fridays are specific days for performances only. Because I know you are a dad, so you still have to conjugate
Put a star
yourself.
together. Definitely Wednesdays for a fact. I'm definitely gonna do Wednesdays for a fact at Escobar's. That's gonna be like a routine. But any place that's quality that I can go to that just pop out, I'm gonna give the heads up a couple of days before. But definitely Wednesdays for a fact at Escobar.
Okay. Okay. So, what is one message you would give your fans?
Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. I know it's real cliche and everybody hit it all the time, but you gotta understand your blessings and your calling is not the other person's blessings or calling. What they couldn't do, you definitely can do
Right.
on all aspects. Sometimes, talent helps, but it's all about being motivated and realizing what you are and mastering yourself. Once you master yourself, then there's nothing that you can't accomplish. I mean, literally nothing that you can't accomplish. Once you find out what you can finesse and what you can tailor and what your assets are, and surround yourself around positivity. If you hang with 4 broke people, you're gonna be the 5th broke person. Um, Always be around positive things and never let anybody, alter your energy. Cause energy is a lot. Energy pretty much personifies who you are as an individual, as a person. So definitely whatever you want to do. But I also will say this: make sure you act, what you're worth.
Mm,
And what I mean by that is, if you want to be a Porsche, don't do Camry things.
mm, understood. Heard.
Yeah.
Heard.
Yeah. So you can't, say that you're this and that and you're not applying it and showing it. If you think that you're a swan, you can't be out here quacking.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I I've learned over the past couple of weeks since I've been doing shit under my nails and the progress and even just alternating my Instagram to be more of a business like it helped me understand so many different things and how people perceive it as well. So saying that in general definitely does. I'm listening. I heard it.
Yeah.
How do you feel the internet has impacted the music business as a whole?
Tremendously. It's done a whole 360. Everything, first of all, like I said, everything is about image, everything is about networking, and it's actually a lot easier, but at the same time, it has taken away the humanity of human beings, and a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
lack social skills.
Mm-hmm.
The internet has, made people more entitled, but at the same time, it's pushed people a lot faster than they ever would. They actually had to do the actual footwork and the manual labor for it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when they actually have to be around people they lose that substance. They lose being a quality person.
Right. And I don't know how old you are, but I remember back in the early 90s, 2000, I still remember dudes on the corner, hey, buy my CD for $5. And when the internet really hit big, that shit was over with. The heavy footwork, the word of mouth, that
Yeah.
shit, it's not as it used to be. So
Yeah, I'm like Black Planet AOL old.
not that
I'm
dude.
yeah, I'm Black Planet AOL. MySpace, make your own. MySpace, I definitely know about that.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely know about you had the CDs, then it had the single, then it had the instrumental for the single. And I used to do all that. Like I used to do all this. So I definitely know about the CDs. But the best thing about me is I gained a personal relationship with people as far as like me building and branding myself. I'm not an internet guy.
Mm,
I've been in the streets since literally 13. I had my first job at 13. You know what I'm saying? So I had to
yeah.
get to work. I learned fast. I grew up fast. I was a 13, 14-year-old hanging with the 18, 19-year-olds. So I knew everything super, 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 super early. So anybody who knows me, they knew me from, being out in the street, being social before being on the internet. But internet has definitely helped me a lot. The internet has pushed my song tremendously within this past month, to new heights.
Okay. Now with everything that's going on, as far as COVID-19, like what's the average day like for you with COVID-19?
Average day.
Daddy duties included.
Oh, I mean, it varies with a particular situation I got going on with the mother of my child. So my daughter's with me like 2 or 3 days out the week. Depending on the circumstances of me, my side job, she's not with me, but daddy day included, pretty much up early. Me and my little one reading, writing, trying to help her with the talents. Ride. I show her some of the traits that I learned. Take her, thrifting here and there, and just pretty much vibe with her just on some solo type. But really, we don't do too much because of the virus.
Mm,
I kind of isolate her, and I want to keep her innocence.
hmm.
I like to keep her innocence. I don't show her too much, and I don't put her in certain things. So I literally just teach her that once she gets of age and I'm not around her, to instill the right traits, for me being a parent and her being the right person. Because when she leaves, she gonna see all the trash on the internet, all the trash on TV, all the negativity, that certain women display, or certain, reality TV shows. So I'm really hard on being a daddy more than anything.
All right.
I'm strictly on daddy duties. So when I'm with her, I don't do too much. When I'm not with her, promote venues, DJs. I'm pulling up on owners. I'm literally finding the anybody who got a passion and goal. I don't care if you're a mom and pop store. I want parts of it. I'm making T-shirts. I'm selling my T-shirts. I'm making masks. I'm selling masks. I'm finding out ways that I can double my revenue. If I had to put money into something, I need to know that I can triple it back. I want to
Mm,
invest anything financially that is not going to bring me no money back
mm.
at all. I won't waste my time on anything or anybody that's not going to be an asset. I lost a lot, but I got plenty more to gain.
Okay. And what are your strengths as a rap artist?
My ego. I look at myself. I stay outside of myself and be like, this is how people perceive you. How do you want to be perceived? And that allows me to work on my smoothness. It allows me to work on my introduction. It allows me to work on my delivery when I spit. It allows me to work on my wordplay when I hear. And I'm great with words.
Yeah. Hence the poetry.
Yeah.
You gotta be super duper dope
Yeah.
as artists if you can write poetry. That's just my take on it. Because my favorite artist is the Andre 3000s,
Of
the
course.
Ti's.
Of
You know what I'm
course.
saying? Like the lyrical shit. I listen to the words before I listen to the beat of
Yeah.
anything. In this last year, what have you done to improve yourself?
As a person, or lyrically, or as an artist.
We'll say both.
As a person, completely step out my comfort zone and put myself in the fire. I have I'm used to tailoring myself, not in a comfort level, but in a way where I know I can succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And that has hindered me in the past to not growing higher than I could have been.
Right.
Because you already stuck in the zone of you already know what A, B, C, and D can do. And once you start getting it like that, you become stagnant and you become content mentally that you already know what's going to be the outcome. And you don't really push yourself and become a better person until you in a situation that you never had to do. And you find out how strong you are when you forced to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So going places I said I want to go, being in vibes that I said I wouldn't be in, making myself be out there more, push myself more as a just as a man and testing my limit. I look at life as a jungle, and I want to be the lion. You know what I'm saying? I want to be
Okay.
the lion. I don't just want to be, the cheetah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be just, the tiger that just posted. I don't even want to own it, but I want to know that if I choose to own it, I can.
Okay. So what does quality work mean to you? Like when you're working on any song in general, what does it take for you to be like, okay, this is the quality shit that I want to put out?
Patience, definitely passion, and the natural flow. If a beat come on and I instantly start rapping to it, it was meant to be.
So it's just it's the whole vibe.
Yeah, I'm like I said, vibe, energy. Like also when I'm rapping too, and it instantly come on, you don't want to force it. You don't want to force where it's not just spilling out of you because that's how you lose the momentum that you had when you originally started. You could be
Mm,
on a track for 2 or 3 hours and you start off amazingly because you vibe to it, but you wanted to keep pushing and you just start forcing bars, and the listener can hear it. The
absolutely.
listener can tell. Now, when you got something that's just, you gotta get back in that vibe because it's a mental mindset that also helps you write music. If you stressing, it's a certain beat that just registered with you based on what you was feeling in that emotion, and you write an amazing song. But the day after that, everything that you had going on has been completely cleared, and you hear that beat again, you don't got the same passion,
Mm,
and it's not even the same.
okay.
Like energy, emotion.
Yeah, that everything has a its own step
Mm-hmm.
into doing it, and
Yeah,
it's just kind of like, okay, these are the steps that went into this situation, and if I didn't step on this stone or if I didn't step on this step, then I definitely want to have the same vibe on this
facts,
song. Yeah.
facts.
So what was the biggest professional risk that you have taken, and what was the outcome of it?
Not working for 3 months, hustling. Um, it made me realize who was an asset on a business level or on an adult level, and who was just an associate who I could just go to the club with, get girls, and goddamn pretend we friends. It opened up my mind to my worth as far as like me being a hustler and who I associate myself with. And I wanted to be like around like-minded people. And me not working means I had to make $200-300 at least a day, every other day,
Mm-hmm.
just to make shit shake, whether I did it legally or illegally, whatever the situation may have been. It let me know like, hey, if you did this, you could have been did this shit. You could have been did this. You know what I'm saying? You could have been did that. But it also had times where I lost a lot. So the best thing is that 3 months of not working, that month and a half, I lost my house,
Mm-hmm.
I lost my car, um, and that was my way of making money. That month and a half where I just sat up and like, hey, like you was going at a 5, you could have went at a 10. You should went at a 10 the whole time. I went to a 10, got my car back, got 2 locations, got double my money, and now I got a whole new fire in me, and I'm living way better than I ever lived. I wouldn't say ever lived, but than I was 3 months ago. So when I realized how fast I got up a certain amount of money that I used to pray for that I could get when you know what I'm saying, when I had opportunities to go and get that money, compared to when I didn't have any of the opportunities and I had to be up 4, 5 o'clock, I wasn't sleeping for weeks. and got all my shit back, I knew for a fact there wasn't nothing I couldn't do. When I say I got evicted, I got repoed, I went and got my fucking all my shit back, cleared my credit back up, all my shit back. And this happened like 3 months ago. So this is recent. This is this is 3 months ago. You feel me? So this ain't no goddamn story that just happened. I literally had lost all that shit and got that shit right back within a month and a half. I was homeless for 2 weeks. Stayed with this girl I was dating. And I was like, just give me 2 weeks. Really took me about a week and a half. Bust my ass, got my first, my last. After I moved in, paid for 3 months up. Then that and I think I'm on my second month now or third month now. All I know is I'm in this bitch.
The grind is real. The grind is real. So, what would be your dream collaboration like?
Man, my dream collaboration would be a track with Andre 3000 and Kendrick Lamar.
Yo, that's gonna take some real work.
Facts.
Cause your boy Andre ain't even putting out nothing with his homeboy,
Facts.
Big Boy.
Facts. That'd be my dream collab. Like no lie, that'd be my dream collab. Those two.
That'll be something real legendary for real.
Yeah, that'd be super dope if I could get a collab with them two. But as far as now, I don't really listen to too many artists. I listen to old music. I got a few that I like, but I listen to me and I listen to beats. I'm a big R&B head over rap, which is so weird.
Not really. If you sit there, okay, so let's just not even say the person you want to collab. If you could collab with any artist in general, it doesn't have to be a rap artist, could be anybody.
It's this dude named Talib Kweli. Mm-hmm. And also there's this neo soul artist named Bilal. I would definitely do something with Bilal.
That's some interesting choice. If I did have, that drive and that push, I would love to collab with Sade.
Sade dope.
That's just amazing. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. You know what I'm saying?
Who would you say that I should collab with, or that you would think would be a dope collab?
Just dope collaboration. I can see you. Honestly, I would pick Big Boy over Andre. Mm-hmm. But if Andre could happen, I would definitely pick Andre. It has to be somebody that has either the opposite flow of you, and that's why I would pick Big Boy. Mm-hmm. Because from the songs that I've listened to, you have an Andre flow for me. Mm-hmm. But you have the, you know what I'm saying, the toughness and the grimeness of T.I. Like, okay, I've been through the struggle. I'm just trying to put my story out there. You know Facts. What I'm saying?
That's a good ass analyzation. That's a good ass.
I've been listening, watching, paying attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give a newcomer in this industry?
If you ain't gonna sacrifice your life on the line for it, don't do
it. That's some scary shit.
That's real. If you ain't gonna sacrifice your life on the line, don't do it. I took my ass to Texas on full coronavirus alert, like last week, and I got a full daughter. Yeah. So I got to quarantine not only a week because I don't want to give it her. You know what I'm saying? I got to be on some, but I'm good still. I don't know, but just I sacrificed this shit. Like I'm sacrificing. I'm finna sacrifice everything. Like I'm finna die for this shit. Don't care. And I ain't got no fear of it. Like if you gonna have to kill me twice. Cause you kill me once and come back. Like you gonna have to kill me twice. You gotta sacrifice everything for this shit. And I'm going to, and I haven't even begun to start. You know what I'm saying? Like whether I'm the artist or not, anything that I'm personally doing is gonna touch the masses. Whether I write for somebody or whether it's just my music, my aura is gonna be inevitable on all situations. You're gonna be forced to gravitate to me on all aspects, whether you want to or not. You don't have to like me, but everybody gonna love me. If they don't love me, they're gonna be forced to respect me. You know what I'm saying?
Those are some goddamn. That's some powerful shit coming out your mouth.
No, I mean that shit.
That's some real
Yeah,
shit.
everything I ever said, it's always been done. I never backed down on anything I said, and I've never not been a man of my word. So make sure I got God on all aspects, because anything can happen. Make sure He got me covered. But you know, everything's not a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the devil sends you gifts too.
Mm.
So if you're not really living righteously, everything that's going good for you don't necessarily mean it's ordained for that to happen or it's a blessing. You know, the devil can also send you the right people at the right time, have you thinking that you're living up good, but it's really separating you from your path. So I'm making sure I move properly, through him. And at the same time, that I'm not thinking that the gifts from the devil are not blessings. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Meeting the right producers, reading the right A&Rs, meeting the right people. And they end up trying to, manipulate or brainwash. And
Right.
it's taking me down the wrong path. And I'm seeing money. I'm seeing girls. I'm seeing drugs. And I'm like, oh, this is a blessing. I ain't sending this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that,
Yeah.
if you ain't been doing nothing righteous, you don't get blessings. You get
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I don't not even be talking about God so much, because I'm not really a big biblical person anymore. I'm more spiritual than anything. I do believe in a higher power. I believe in a higher person in general, but I believe in right is right, wrong is wrong.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now, a lot of your songs, were they based off of real life or just stories that you depict in your head?
Man, everything I ever spoke about is literally everything that I have done, I have lived, I am doing. Everything. Any bar that I said, anything that I did is literally been said and done. It ain't no I heard this, maybe no. Everything that I ever said in any of my tracks, whatever the situation may been, it has been said, it has been done. Something I would never talk about is stuff that I don't do. Um, I don't talk about selling no drugs, 'cause I ain't never sold no drugs. You know what I'm saying? I've tempted, but it just went my fun way. I stay me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never be nothing that I ain't. I ain't gonna never try to be nothing that I ain't at all. I'm real dapper, I'm real chill, I'm real laid back. I like to be on some pretty boy shit. I like to be on some Esquire type shit, because I came from ain't shit. You
Mm.
feel me? I came from, a lot of fucked up type shit. And everybody got this. I came out the mud, and nah, man, I had this simple ass single mama who tried to make ends meet and try to make me be a gentleman, had to be in by street lights, all that type of shit. Real, real strict mom. So I learned early, I learned fast. Me and her grew up at the same time. So everything I ever said and done is because I've done it.
Mm.
I've done it.
Well, go ahead and tell the people where they can find you at, because we definitely have to talk more off air.
Yeah.
But tell the people where they can find you at.
You definitely can find me on Instagram. It's at I am Legazy. I am Legacy. Again, I am Legazy. If you go on YouTube, it's gonna be Legacy Legazy TV. It's going to be on all platforms within, I say, maybe the next week or so. I'm going through paperwork as we speak. So that's why it hasn't been on platforms, because I'm not just about putting on music and making it look like I'm doing something. I'm trying to get revenue from it. If you out here just putting out music and letting motherfuckers know you're doing music and you don't got your paperwork, being my ass cap, TuneCore, distro kid, if you don't have an entertainment lawyer, you are wasting your time. If you're not owning your beats, you're wasting your time. If you don't have anything registered, you're wasting your time. You're not an artist. You're just here to get famous. This is a business. Now, if you have a talent for it, then that's cool. But I'm here. I'm trying to make money from this too. I've been passionate for too long about it, but I need to start making money. What's it saying? If you're good at something, you'll get paid for it. That's what I'm great at
Yeah.
this shit.
Yeah.
So
My granddad, he used to say, if your income is more than your outcome, then your outcome will be your downfall.
oh, that's smooth.
Yeah.
That's smooth.
So
Yeah, that's smooth. Yeah, that and yeah, just Legacy TV for my YouTube, man. Like I said, I am Legacy. And I have all my information on there. Like I said, within the next week, everything's gonna be on all platforms. And once you go to my Instagram, I will have everything in order for what you can download from. Which is gonna be the first track is Day Off.
All right.
Brand new banger.
I feel like I'm in prison, for God's sake. I feel like I'm Craig on a Friday. You got fired on your day off. I guess you ain't essential, you got laid off. I got bills that's $1,200, couldn't pay off. So much is at stake, I'm A1, homemade sauce. I work like amigo, it's only right that I take off. Make sure these phones ain't tapped before I make calls, cause I'm so fucking close to making A-balls. Says she can whip, I touch her wrist, I'm like Ray Charles. I'ma have these fiends after my base, now let's play ball. Earth is so ghetto, take me back, I hate y'all. I'm always a champion, I never ever seen a playoff. I'm always a comments during any type of chaos. Mad City, this beam got a dot, take the K off. Listen to them scanners in Atlanta and the radars. My niggas, they been scamming, ducking cameras, getting paid off. Put me in the game, coach. They gon' try to hang me from the same rope. They ain't another single day I can't remain broke. I got the power, this could be ours. If you sit down and teach me the game goes. I'm a different type of nigga, I ain't the same ghost. Me and my niggas kinda distant, wish we stayed close. I'm just a Southside nigga screaming Clay Cole. I never advertise my moves, I gotta stay on. My shawty bad, I keep her low. But they know, she pass the gas, I see spaceships on Fabo. Clips loaded, big soldier, I keep a Draco. I'm big, homie, the sticks on me, these niggas rainbow. I shoot and never miss, I ain't light skinned, but my J. Cole. I never knew to this, I'm true to this, they take notes. You gotta pick a side, you niggas tryna play both. I wasn't born yesterday, they act like I'm a day old. Keep it Fendi, I've been trendy. How I pay tolls, stay in my lane, that makes sense. How I pay rolls, all you new niggas talking 2 fingers, but you break codes. Y'all don't follow protocol, y'all don't even take notes. I'm cut from a different cloth. You can tell I make clothes. I got something cooking, it be feeling like I make stoves. Always in my bag, got me feeling like a payroll. Come up with a plan, plus a beat like it's pre-gold. She tell me come over, we quarantine. I don't stay home. And when she say period, I be hoping that it came on. And when she say period, I be hoping that it came on.